Hello, hello.
You're in live.
It me. I'm live. Um, okay. So, it maybe is just me for a bit. Bones is off and away. Uh-oh. Virus threat. No, it just wants me to update stuff. Okay, hello. I am on a Windows computer, which I am not used to being on. Where did my chat go? I feel like a boomer right now. There. Oh, no. What the heck? Oh, there we go. Okay. Hello. Hello, Bob and Bandocannon and the boy and Firefly and Opal and the Owler and Lavender Rabbits and Rocket Spaceship. That was so scary. I was watching another video and I just heard a voice. Hello, it is me. Hello, everyone. I'm new to comics. I just started making my idea yesterday. Powerful. You can do it. I believe in you. Don't you hate it when your characters have to come up with a plan and therefore you have to come up with a plan? You can't think of anything? That is the bane of my existence. I always want to make like really smart characters, but I am not smart, so how do I fool the smart people into thinking this character is smart? Okay, so I'm using a tablet I'm not used to, so I'm just gonna do some little warm-ups to get into this thing. So I have like a display tablet, a Huion that I usually use. But we're setting up on Bones' like nice streaming computer that we got a while ago. And we can't get the display tablet to work on it. There's like a HDMI problem. We probably have to get like an HDMI splitter in order to have the display tablet and a monitor. So until we get that, I'm working on like an old, tiny little Wacom tablet, little Wacom Intuos. Where's Bones? Where that boy? He's taking a bit of a break, just to chill out a bit. Everyone has to be nice to Bones. Some of his fish died, and it's very sad. So yeah, everyone send Bones some hearts. You might be able to hear him in the background. Right. His little fishies. There, thank you for all the hearts. Bones deserves chill out time. Exactly. Let that boy chill. He always be working. Yeah, so, oh right, so I'm on a new computer. We used it for the game stream last time after my laptop was like, no, I will die now. After we tried to play TKO. Yeah, so I'm using an old Intuos, and the dimensions of this thing are so weird. They don't quite line up with the dimensions of the monitor, so I have to train my hand to accommodate for the differentiation in size. So yeah, it's weird. I feel like I can't get my pen strokes to be the right size. Everything's like off. I feel like I have art lean right now because I can't get it to do what I want it to do. It feels like my hand and my brain are not working in tandem. It's really weird. Hello. You can fix that? What? Oh, I'll survive. It just takes like some time of just practicing. And I typically will be able to adjust. It's also weird because I'm used to like working on my iPad these days. So like the pen pressure is also very different. And I don't want to spend like an hour fiddling around with settings to get them to match up. So I feel like I'm doing these really light, sketchy lines instead of doing my more like bolder stuff. In Windows, you can go into settings and map the tablet to the monitor instead of a 2-screen layout. Oh, okay. I'm not going to attempt it just because I cannot work my way around a Windows computer. I had to ask Bones for lots of help. I keep using the wrong buttons because like Windows and Mac have some, like just a couple buttons that are in different spots, like command versus control. So that one keeps messing me up. But maybe next time I'll play around with the monitor mapping, tablet mapping. Having a kitten has really slowed down my comic process. But God, do I love playing with my baby. Bless, you gotta cherish those kitten days. Because there's only so many. I don't have the motivation or the time. Me. I've been trying to do more 9-point. I've been like... Okay, the past like 2 days I've been just playing games. But for the most part, I've been doing lots of 9-point every night. So hopefully it'll be done soon. I've been seeing all these memes. You know that meme that's going around that's like the really buff Doge and then the really sad Doge? And it's like me 5 years ago. Could finish so many artworks. Finished a whole comic in 3 weeks. And then me now. It's like I can hardly do 1 page every week. R.I.P. That's me. It's very relatable. Cats love to take naps on tablets. They do. Ours also like to chew cords, so that's great. I wish my baby was still a fluff ball that wanted to be in my lap. Oh, my dog is just a chonk. Bless. We brushed Serena today. She's our husky. And oh my god, she started blowing her coat like at the beginning of summer in like May, June. And then she's going through like a second wave of blowing her coat. So like we brushed her today and we had basically like another husky's worth of fur. She was so funny looking this morning because like we noticed her fur was really patchy looking, like it had tufts sticking out. And so we just sat down and brushed her. We gave her a peanut butter Kong so she wouldn't freak out the whole time. My baby Luna loves to walk back and forth from my desk to the windowsill near my desk. Baby. She likes to see what I'm doing. That's so cute. Sometimes Lear, he's one of our cats, he'll come up and just snuggle on your lap. He's like a throw pillow. You can just put him anywhere and he'll sleep. Which is very nice, but also kind of the worst. Because, like, if you need him to move, he will not. Because he feels threatened by nothing. He's too powerful. And he does not understand fear. That's not true, actually. He's scared of strangers coming into the house. He always hides when we have visitors. And he's scared of us when we get, like, a big haircut. Like a big change in our hairstyle, because he doesn't recognize us and he thinks we're strangers. I think we've told that story before, but like the first time he saw us with like new hair, because like one day Bones and I both got like pretty dramatic haircuts. Like we both cut our hair pretty short on the same day. We came back. And Lear was, like, hiding in the corner, and whenever we'd come near him, he'd, like, try to run away. And we assumed, like, something had happened. Like, he was hurt or, like, was sick. So we took him to the vet, and they were like, nope, there's nothing wrong. And we're like, what the heck is this? And it turns out it was just because we changed our hair. Whoa. You okay? Yeah. Okay. We good. McKay, do you have any advice to start a comic? By the way, I am Gray. I am Ursula Gray, and Bones is Bones McKay. A lot of you will come in here and you'll call Bones Gray. This is the first time I've been called McKay, though. Oh my god, what happened? I don't know. Something fell. We have, like, some packages. Probably one fell down. It sounded worse than it was. One of my 3 dogs is scared of hair in general. If my hair gets too close to her, she whines. Oh, poor baby. Hey, girl. It's a ghost. Listen. There was one night where Serena, she was chilling in my room, and she looked at the window. It was nighttime. She looked at the window and she started like doing her warning bark that she does like if she sees like a dog across the street when she's in the backyard or something. And I was like, "What? Why are you barking like that? Like, what are you seeing?" And I like looked in the window reflection, and like you couldn't see me in it from the angle I was at, and like she couldn't see herself from where she was sitting. So I was like, "What are you barking at?" I'm convinced it was a ghost. I have a cat that's afraid of the wind. He's a long hair and hates having it blown on. Aw, baby. The baby. Okay, I think I've warmed up enough. I'm gonna work on the page. Okay, so I have... Did I delete? I think I did. Poop. I think I deleted... Oh, no, I didn't. Cool. Okay. Phew. Thought I deleted those, and I was like, I don't want to redo them. Uh-oh, what did I do? What is computers? I don't know. Okay, so this is fairly... Let me just get my reference open. See what I did different on different pages. That's not the one I want. Did it not load? Is this it? Yes. Shoot, that means I'm missing one. Oh well. Can do it later. Okay, so it's very flat colors. Dark background. Focus on the character. Okay. So we did kind of the opposite here. So I have to switch that. Okay, it looks like... Oh shoot. I'm keep clicking the wrong keys. So I don't want it that saturated. Brighten it up a bit. And this can change. Oh my god, I did it again. I keep hitting the wrong... No, I don't want to invert it. Keep hitting the wrong keys. Okay, so this needs to be darker so that he stands out. I also think I should go more red. Yeah, more reddy brown. Yes, okay. Why are you giggling? So our lizard Al, he's a blue-tongued skink, and they're like a burrowing lizard. He has just climbed up the back wall of his enclosure. He climbed. He's silly. He's trying to find a girlfriend. So he'd be running around. What did I do with this cat's face?
Hello?
Bones McKay.
Hello?
Hello?
Is anyone there?
No. They left.
Hello? It's fishing tourney day? Wow, triggered.
Out there.
Did I still tell you that all my fish died?
Yeah. I mentioned it briefly.
Okay, it wasn't all of them, but it was 6 of them. I don't know why.
Send Bones more hearts, please. Hearts in the chat.
I gave Al water. I watered his whole house.
That's good.
He needs more plants. What happened was I accidentally pushed his light off.
Oh, that's what that was.
Yeah.
I thought it was like the packages behind it fell over.
Nah, just pushed the lights over. Should get a long UVB.
Just yeet.
I should buy plants when I'm buying more fish oil.
Yeah.
Not oil, you know what I meant.
Yeah.
Dechlorinator.
Yeah. Fish
Sorry,
oil.
I can't find where you guys are talking. I popped at the chat and it's
It's
okay.
disappeared.
Oh my god, that's a lot of hearts.
So many hearts. For a sweet boy.
I just feel stupid.
Oh, it's okay, hon.
I didn't even notice all of them died. Like between now and last water change.
Hmm.
Like one looked like it recently died. I don't know. But now there's a school of 2 and it's really sad.
Hmm.
So I should get more maybe?
Maybe.
Maybe. But I'm worried that like it just can't handle that bio load because like maybe it was because I got a new sponge and I underestimated how much like of I don't know, guys. I don't know, man. Filtration. Oh. I now know where my shrimp are hiding.
Oh.
Oh no. Oh god.
What's happening?
I'm watching my ram
Mm-hmm.
skulking around the floor and I just keep seeing like sand explosions, so I think he found a shrimp
Oh no.
that
Leave
he's
those
after.
shrimps alone, sir.
Yeah. I'm surprised there's still shrimp left. Like they have their whole little forest area where they live. So no wonder I don't see them out.
Hmm.
Man, I've had fish for like 8 years and I'm scared. Sad fish noises. If you got them at the same time, they probably died from being old. I doubt it. Like, I don't know. How long do tetras live? They were really small when I got them, and they like... So I'm gonna assume they were like pretty young, right?
Hmm. When did
'Cause
we get them
they
last summer?
swolled up. I feel like it was just some change in the water.
Hmm.
I feel bad because I just haven't been taking good... Oh, I've had fish for 8 years, but I can't find them. Oh no. Yeah, they're supposed to live 5 to 6 years.
Oh, geez. So yeah, it must have been something changed.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry, hon.
It's just so weird because, like, they're, like, supposed to be, like, pretty good at showing you if something's wrong in your tank. Because they're supposed to, like, color down. Yeah. And they haven't been looking pale or anything, which is why I'm confused.
Hmm.
I'm like, are they being murdered? Like, that's another idea I had.
Fishy serial killer.
Yeah. Fishy murder might be occurring. Like, maybe the ram I got is aggressive, but, like, I don't think he is. He's been pretty chill.
'Cause, yeah, I haven't seen him go after any of the fish.
I saw him chasing a shrimp, but, like, that's fine. Like, I'd go after a shrimp, too, if I was him. Like, It looked like a little tiny shrimp, like. And it's like, I don't know, man. I don't know. They hungry. Maybe I was like overfeeding them. I told you to vaccinate the fish bones. Sounds fishy. Yeah, I think I just feel guilty because I was like, on Wednesday, I smelt something fishy, and I looked into the tank, and I didn't do a good enough count of everybody, so someone might have died.
Hmm.
Because usually you smell the fishy smell. But, like, I'd previously lost a fish, but I was expecting her to die because she had problems. And I don't really have a good quarantine tank. So, I don't know. I'm just sad.
Yeah.
Just finished the first page right before this started.
Hell yeah.
Heck yeah.
That's powerful energy. I hope all y'all are working on your comics during this stream.
Yeah. Depression stream.
Sadness stream.
Sad. Like, my favorite fish are still alive. But also my least favorite fish is also alive.
Yeah, why can't that one?
Well, the
Be
problem is
assassinated?
he's just such a tough fish. And that's his problem. He's a Chad.
Oh my god, he's such a Chad.
I'm sure there's nothing you could have done, Bones, but I'm sorry. So the annoying part is, like, I feel like I should have done something.
Ain't that the way when a death occurs?
Yeah, but, like... Yeah. It wasn't like everyone died. Like, maybe... Like, my other worry was, like, maybe it was just too hot this week.
Oh.
Like... But I don't know.
Yeah, because we did have a heat wave.
Because it was so hot that my heater wasn't even turning on in the fish tank. But, like, I don't know. What kind of, like, water temperatures do they need?
I'm doing story writing. 5 seasons. Oh, heck.
Because I don't think did it go over 27 degrees?
Hmm?
Was it in, like, the 30s?
Like the temperature outside?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Like, before? Yeah, I don't know.
Because we had 2 weeks of like 30-degree weather every day.
Yeah, I don't know, but they're, like, I don't know. Yeah, it seems like they could handle up to 31.
Hmm.
And it wasn't, like...
We had a couple days where it was like, feels like 40. I don't know if that'll
but,
make a difference.
well, that wouldn't really make a difference because it's the water temperature.
Ah.
Blah, blah, blah. Put some ice cubes in there.
Here you go, fishies.
I'm working on character concepts. Very cool.
Powerful. You hear the cat yelling.
Yeah.
Emily's just been yelling. She just goes upstairs and goes, wow.
Maybe I'll just get better at fish.
Yeah.
I don't know. Let's see if there's more Tetris I can buy them.
Get more BBs.
I just want one of my fish to live out its lifespan, please.
I mean, Daphne's is doing good.
Yeah, that's true. If I do everything right, Daphne should live until next year.
Nice.
And then you don't have to feel bad. He's a marbled beta fish, so he's probably gonna get cancer at some point.
Oh no. Poor
Yeah.
baby.
Alright, okay. Let's do some happiness. Ask me questions that aren't fish related.
She has a question.
Stop feeding them soy so they can all be Chad fishes. Ugh, I hate that fish. I wanted to return him.
That fish is a monster.
The fish has done fishy murder.
We should have returned him.
He's issues.
It's aggressive.
Fissues.
Fishies.
Gotta go work on my comic on my phone, so I can't watch right now. Bye-bye. Well, thanks for coming by.
Yeah. Glad
Where are
to
y'all
have
from?
ya.
Canada.
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 Okay, where did I put? Where did I put?
Where did you put what?
Where did I put this layer with the colors?
Oh my god, Ursula, just fucking label your layers.
It's never gonna happen. Stop asking me.
I hate
No.
this. Fado's asleep on the couch.
Oh,
He's like, I'm so happy mom and dad don't scream on the couch anymore.
don't scream.
They do their live screams, you know?
Oh yeah, they're always doing live screams.
Them screams. How long does it take you on your first drafts of your comic? Like, writing the story? Years. I don't know, because couple months maybe. But then I'll I'll write in volumes sometimes. Hello, PK.
Hello.
I just gotta say that Charlie now has a D&D group and no longer comes to the streams.
Disappointing.
And much like my fish dying, this makes me sad. But PK's here, even though PK got asleep. I did push-ups yesterday and now my arms hurt. Oh my god, mood.
Powerful.
I haven't been working out because Ursula has to rest.
I do. Also, it's been so hot out.
That too.
We would have died of
Heat.
dehydration from all the sweat.
I don't know about dehydration. I am so hydrated. I'm constantly peeing. Like, I thought I had an issue, but then I realized that I'm just drinking a lot of water. We miss our resident furry. It's true. It's like
Right?
1,000% less furry in here.
Right? Despite
Ursula, are you
drawing
going to
a furry
finish
comic.
9 Point this month?
Listen,
Are you going to do it? You're 50% done.
I'm like 54% done.
Oh my god. See, it goes faster. You're at the snowball point.
It's true. I'm gonna roll down this hill real fast.
Yeah, you got to get all these inky pages done.
I know, because they're a big chunk. Because
And
there's
now,
like,
and now I can force you to work on this computer too. I can be like, Ursula,
True.
work on it.
Ursula.
It's a nice computer to work on.
It is. I'm still getting used to like where all the keys are. But,
Yeah,
But it's good.
you're never gonna.
Yeah.
Because if you keep switching between them, like, I just end up hitting the wrong keys on a new keyboard now. How do you make your script sound natural? All my attempts sound fake or drag on for too long. Well, at least you know what's wrong.
Where did I write push-ups?
Wait, where did you write push-ups?
It's in the layers. So I called the one that I keep losing, I called it the boys. And then I was gonna call it the new boys. But I called it the push-ups.
Oh my god. Taka, 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 taka.
It is really satisfying working on like a regular keyboard. Are they
Yeah,
called mechanical keyboards?
I think so.
Okay. Instead of like a little chiclet keyboard.
Chiclet.
That's what they're called.
I love it. Bones is like moist. What? What? What?
Oh, because you're hydrated.
Oh yeah,
You're
yeah.
always moist.
I'd be dripping. I got so much drip, guys.
So much.
You guys motivated me to start working on my comic idea. Thank you.
Hell yeah. You can
No
do it.
problemo. Oh right, I was talking about dialogue. Just practice writing IRL dialogue. Like you have both of the problems, right? Because if it sounds too fake but also goes on forever, like real conversations go on forever with no point. So you got that down, and conversations sound real. So you got to work on making naturalistic sounding sentences, but keep like you got to do the reverse of what you're doing. Like you want things to sound natural but behave in a way that's unnatural. Because real conversations go on forever and they're pointless and they're not concise and they're like me talking right now. Whereas dialogue, you want it to have a clear point to it, but you want it to sound like actual people speaking. So, bro, what? It's like honey. Oh, cantaloupe. What are we talking? Why are we talking about cantaloupes, guys? What is this, Quebec? Quebec is really hard to elope.
A lot of people come to Ontario.
Yeah, people will go to Ontario from Quebec to elope because you need like. Medica's ramming her head into the door. Let me upstairs. But she always finds where we are and gets into the microphones.
It's true.
Dialogue is functional. Agreed. Push-ups, Ursula.
Push-ups.
Um,
What am I doing?
Ursula didn't ask me my opinion on something, and she ended up bringing a chair downstairs that wasn't needed.
I thought.
She thought I wanted to sit beside her in a little office chair. I'm like, no, if I'm going to sit anywhere, I'm going to sit in the egg chair. Egg chairs are best chairs. I need pants. Oh, I see my pants.
Questions. Do I get up to get the pants?
No. That's your answer. I feel like the microphones work a lot better here than rather on the couch.
Yeah.
I don't know if we sound better to this week.
I hope we do.
We need a chair for Ursula that doesn't go
Creak, creak. I know. Honestly, we could just do with like new chairs
You're going to come to Canada one day? One day.
one day.
I went to Quebec last year. It's super hilly and I hated it. Oh my goodness. Yeah. It is hilly.
Very. You get good calves.
Draw, Ursula, draw. I haven't been making much progress. I haven't been making much progress on my comic script because I got my first drawing tablet and I've mainly been familiarizing myself with that. I mean, it still counts as work, right?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
You gotta train up on tools in order to use them.
So steep. I literally just clicked on the screen and those colors are sexy, not gonna lie.
Well, thank you.
Smegsy colors. It's looking good.
Thank you.
How many more of these ones do you have?
So I have one of... I can't count. There's one missing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. Oh, wait, no. It's not missing. I'm just... can't see.
I'm just can't see.
It's out of order, so it was weird. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
So you have 7 pages?
And I have 1 and like 75% of 1.
So you have 1 done.
Yeah.
So you have 6 left?
Yeah.
Very cool. Very cool. Let's get these done, so. Get this off your to-do list.
Hell
Girl.
Girl. Okay, this boy, we moving down. Behind the new boys.
Is the Discord only for patrons? No.
Nope.
Anyone can join the Discord. Patrons just have a super cool little section to themselves where we chat and make fun of everyone else on the server.
We sure do.
Yeah, we sure do. What time is it where you live? Time to get a watch. It's 3 o'clock-ish. 10 to 3, as my dad would say to 6-year-old me. And I'd be like, huh?
What always messed me up. Sorry,
Uh-huh.
my yawns. What always messed me up as a kid was when they say like 1:45 or like quarter after.
Oh my god, that annoyed me as a teenager. I'd be like, quarter to what? To what? Quarter to what? Because my dad was all, he would look and be like, oh, 1:45. And I'm like, to what? I'm asking the time. Like, I just woke up. I'm a teenager. It could be like anywhere between 9 and like 2 p.m. that I am waking here. So like, tell me what is it 1/4 to, father? He'd be like, I don't know.
Thanks, Dad.
Thanks. I didn't know True Chaos until I became a patron.
We do meme a lot.
We do be memeing though. Ursula, draw.
Sorry, I was just considering what to do next.
Okay, thank you.
Welcome.
for. I yelled at Ursula today because my fish died, and she was like, "Oh, that sucks." I'm like, "Be more sad."
No, she was like, how dare you? I'm hurting right now.
Yeah, yeah, my babies died. Okay, Bones be memeing. Yeah, it's 9 p.m. here. Wow, wow. Not sad enough. Exactly. Give me more support, please.
Okay.
There's like a certain style of like art that I just don't trust when some of you guys come here. Um sorry, I love you guys. It's not it's usually like I would like describe it as like the comic gate style.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like this like really like it's like usually like really sexy ladies and buff guys, and it's very black and white, ink heavy, kind of DC Marvel inspired. And like not everyone who draws it is terrible, but like it makes me nervous. Like I I'm like, "Oh no, you're a bad person until proven otherwise." And like half the time they'll be like, SJW, SJW," and I'm like, "Block." Soft ban.
Mhm.
Yeah. But like, yeah, I feel bad. But it it sends me into the right place. Oh my god, it makes me nervous too, Lamau. Right? There's like something.
There's
Like
just
I've
yeah.
met tons of like nice people, but
Oh,
like
yeah.
I've never met someone like who's really crappy who doesn't draw in that style.
Like, they're really crappy, but they draw, like,
Cuz like I know people who like draw for DC who are
Oh,
like
yeah.
lovely people. But then it's just like all anyone who's been crappy to me in that specific comic gate kind of way draws like that. Aggressively stereotyped. It's more like aggressively stereotyped. Yeah. Yeah. Cuz like anime drawers, like there's some sort of anime art that you can that makes me sus, but like just the general anime style doesn't make me like go like
there's definitely a kind of anime style where I also get sus where you're like,
yeah.
when 90% of, like, what they draw is, like,
You DC traumatized.
but yeah, but it's when 95% of what they draw is, like, sexy ladies and they're not, like, a queer person. I'm always like,
Who are you?
get away.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah, I understand kind of what you're going for. My IRL friends all draw American comic style and are middle-aged men, and it's just like, like I don't mind middle-aged men, despite what some of you might think of me. Like, I've met like a lot of really nice people in comics, and most people I
yeah.
meet like face to face are fine. I think it's just on the internet when they have like an avatar of their stuff, and they're like, "Oh, you're never gonna succeed in self-publishing," and I'm like, "I'm doing fine."
Right.
Like,
It's
leave me alone.
I have a platform, actually.
Yeah. Okay, dude. Like, they'll come on to my, like, kicks. Games is. The name is so weird. Games. Games.
I remember there was
Did we leave it as games?
games?
What did we name the stream?
Should be, like, helping you work on your comics.
I'm interested to see if I messed that up.
Did you hack it up?
Did I hook it up? Let me see. Anyways, Ursula, you were saying something.
There was, so when we were doing the Moonlight Kickstarter, because it got pretty big. Not huge by any means, but, you know, big for us.
Yeah.
And it started getting a lot of attention.
Oh, you meant the last stream. Okay, yeah.
Oh, okay. I was like, oh no, what did I do? But I remember there was someone who was, like, tagging me or following me to try to get, like, promo for their stuff.
Yeah.
Because whenever you have, like, a Kickstarter going, people always want to do, like, cross promo.
Oh, people are so obnoxious when you're doing a Kickstarter. I love you guys, but oh my god.
Oh yeah, because sometimes
It's like the
there's,
follow for follow kind of stuff.
Totally, where they have, like, 7 billion people they're following.
Yeah.
You're like, oh my god. Yeah, it's just sus tactics. But there was one who did that kind of like, it looked like either a publisher or someone who's like, or maybe like a collaborative group or something.
Yeah.
And they had that like DC Marvel knockoff style for all their comics. And a bunch of them were like Nazi comics.
What?
Yeah, it was like
It wasn't like fighting Nazis?
I couldn't tell. There was like a sexy lady in a Nazi uniform, and I was like, block.
Okay. Oh no.
I was like,
What
what is this? Goodbye. I'm really hoping like I didn't just misread everything and they're actually a nice person, but
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
I'm not taking a chance here.
You're just like, yeah. What?
Right. I've only blocked like I think like 4 people on Twitter.
In my heart, I want it to be like kind of Wolfenstein rather than like,
Yeah.
yeah. Cancel straight men. Okay, we have to not do that, guys.
Yeah.
Not all straight men are bad.
Mm-hmm.
We're just sus on them sometimes, you know?
Yeah.
Like, it's
It's usually like, I'm like, do you know how queer this community is?
yeah.
Like, did you just not notice? Because if you're cool with it, then you can stay.
Yeah, exactly. We got OBG
Exactly.
as our resident straight cis het man.
I love OBG with his cars.
Exactly. Vroom vroom. People have kinks you wouldn't understand. Some people want a dangerous woman. Yeah, but that's fine. And like, you know what? That's fine. But like, I'm
I don't
gonna
want
block anyways. Yeah.
I'm
The
not
art
into
community. Just like our YouTube space is pretty heckin' not straight.
it. Yeah.
Because I'm not super interested in that, guys. I'm sorry. Not to be straight phobic, but you know.
I'm
Yeah.
always, I noticed, I was like shocked when I was following someone on Twitter and they did like heterosexual art.
Oh.
It was like art of like a het couple kissing, and I was like, what? Never
Yeah.
see this.
I get you. I don't know. I just, yeah. I don't want to be too generalizing.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. Because I was memeing about, like, the delete all men thing, but then some people, you know, because fragile masculinity and whatnot, were just like, would you say that about anyone else? And I'm like, maybe. Like, if I liked hot dudes and just wanted to have gay men, and I was a gay man, like, I don't see the problem in deleting all women. Because the original joke came from The Sims, where I was deleting all men. Because I don't, there's nothing good for men to dress up as, okay? Like, there's just not enough outfits.
Mm-hmm.
So I just wanted to have all women Sims. And then I was just like, you know what? Men suck. Cancel some straight men. Yeah. I'm also just like frustrated with the industry because, like, you know, there's a lot of that kind of stuff. But like, I've only ever been like sexually harassed. Well, okay, like the only like major amount of like sexual harassment I've ever gotten was from women. So like, I'm not saying that men are like inherently like the ones that are bad.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for some reason I heard Sims as Simpsons. The Simps. Oh yeah, being young and making your Sims lesbian women. Exactly. Yeah. I'm straight and I mostly draw straight couples, so I kind of understand when you want to see LGBT art. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
Mm-hmm.
I think it just like online spaces makes it a lot more intense where
Yeah.
you're just like, man, because I was just thinking about that DC art thing where it's like, I don't think there's anything inherently wrong with the style, and I think it looks nice, and there's lots of great people who draw it. It just like you start getting like your defenses up when you see certain certain like signifiers, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like where it's like, this is the kind of person that harasses me on YouTube. So like as soon as I see like that little art and I'm like, oh, I'm like, this is gonna be a bad comment, and sometimes it's not.
Oh, yeah.
But like,
I
yeah,
think most of the time it's pretty nice.
yeah, it's usually just like, because it's usually just, okay, to stereotype again, it's usually just young men who are getting into comics, and not all young men suck.
Oh,
Young
yeah.
man,
Okay.
young cishet men, the boys,
The boys.
and that's fine.
Listen, we love the boys.
Yeah,
Boys are good.
you just gotta check yourself. Something,
Mhm.
something, privilege, something, something.
Yeah.
Being, this made me remember this embarrassing as hell moment when my mom saw my Sims file at that age. Oh no! Politics in general, when it comes to things, some things suck in communities. When I see foes icon, what does that mean? What can I do to save a boring main character without changing who the main character actually is? I think I have a video on boring main characters, like specifically. So just search up boring main character, McKay and Gray, and you should find it. Because I did a big talk about how main characters are kind of inherently boring. Like that's kind of their thing. You can kind of spice them up, but yeah. Same with anime icons. That's true. It really depends on who you're being harassed by.
Mm-hmm. Dang it. I
Yeah.
keep opening the same thing. I'm like, that one. Okay, here we go. New page. 2 pages down.
It's like Tumblr and Homestuck icons, right? Homestuck. Oh man, what a time. I guess it's like, you know what I guess it's similar to? It's like in high school when like you see someone dressed up as Goth and you're like, okay, we could be friends. But then you see someone who be in those like prep clothes and you're like, they're probably a bad person. But like they might be like a nice person and you're like, oh, I'm sorry, I judged you. But with icons and profile pics and things like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sorry I judged you for your American Eagle polo.
Exactly. only 4 blocks on Twitter is impressive. I've literally hundreds. I don't block tons on Twitter.
Yeah.
Just because no one talks to me on Twitter.
Yeah.
I have a Homestuck icon for my Tumblr and I feel attacked. I don't know. It depends on the era too.
Yeah.
Because now I see Homestuck icons and I'm like, oh man. To be a Homestuck fan in 2020, that takes some bravery. But like in the past, like my growing up, like, oh my god. I don't know.
We're teens.
Tumblr was a wilder place back then. Tumblr's chilled out.
Mm-hmm.
Like people are still like, oh man, Tumblr. But it's like once they took everything fun off of Tumblr, it just, everyone went to Twitter. And now Twitter sucks, and Tumblr is like chill.
Mm.
I still don't get Homestuck. I mean, that's fine. Homestuck is something else, isn't it? I've read Homestuck twice, and I still don't get it. Tumblr is kind of a barren wasteland now. I don't know, guys. I spend a lot of time on Tumblr now. I'm gonna be real with you guys. I'm gonna be heckin' real with you guys. I love being on Tumblr. Tumblr makes me 500% less depressed than Twitter.
Hell yeah. Yeah. Twitter can be pretty depressing.
Tumblr is just Tumblr's kind of like an in-between of Reddit and Twitter, where you're getting people's personally curated stuff, or you can also follow blogs kind of dedicated to things, which you can do on Twitter. You know what the best part about Tumblr is?
What?
It doesn't have... This is the best problem. This is the best part, and the reason why Tumblr sucks and failed is it doesn't have a feed that is based on relevance. It still has a time-based feed. Right? Like when you're on Tumblr, you scroll down through Tumblr and it's everything based in order of seeing it. It doesn't, like, I know on Twitter you can do this, but Tumblr, it's like by default in order of what last got posted.
In chronological order?
Yeah, chronological by default, which is kind of nice.
Yeah.
I don't have Twitter and it still makes me depressed. Yeah. You need to look at specific places to have fun on Tumblr. Exactly. Like, you follow the right things. It's good.
Tumblr was really good for fandom stuff.
Tumblr is fun and cool. Yeah. This is me just defending Tumblr. Calvin Guerra has been getting his videos spam with, have you seen Homestuck? It makes me happy. That's good. Calvin is something. Being spammed by Homestuck makes me happy. Yeah. Any tips for creating a little one-off adventure and characters that usually happen... Wait. One-off adventures and characters that usually happen in the second act. I've been stuck for... I'm sorry, I'm not quite sure what you're asking. Tumblr is fun and cool. Calvin is something not good. Oh no. Okay. I'm too old for Calvin. Like, when I was on the like, when I was transitioning, like, I don't even know if he had a YouTube or was popular. Was he? I don't know.
I have no idea who this person is.
Oh, they're like, he's like a trans YouTuber.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Who doesn't like, trans trenders, I think.
Oh, no.
Yeah. I don't know what his, like, current opinions are. I don't know who Calvin Oomph is. And I will pretend I don't see or hear. K-pop avatars. I don't know what to think about K-pop avatars. Someone I was following was just a K-pop stan, and they were talking about K-pop things. And I thought to myself, that's cool, and then I unfollowed. It's just something like I'm not interested in.
Yeah.
I've never been into boy bands though, so like
Yeah. It's never been our thing.
K-pop avatars come in all flavors. That's true.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I usually see K-pop avatars when I'm looking through trending. Do you have any tips on writing when you're not really a writer? If you're writing, you're a writer. I believe in you, okay? Step 1, think of yourself as a writer. You can do this. I have a hard time brainstorming the actual story. If you're just starting, just write, you know? Like,
It helps.
just go with a prompt and you...
It helps to, I find, as a, I guess I'm not a newbie writer, but as like a hobby writer, I find it just helps to just have something written instead of trying to brain it all out before you start. Because, like, at this point, you don't know enough to, like, have the perfect structure before you start. So might as well just have something you can, like, play with, like, Play-Doh after.
What art program do you use? All of them.
All of them. Currently, I'm using Photoshop. Typically, these days, I use Procreate on my iPad.
She's using legal Photoshop. Can we just take a moment to recognize that Ursula is upholding the law like a nerd?
Listen.
Not that she pays for it. It's just legal, okay?
It's through my work.
Yeah. Holy frick, there's a huge spider on my ceiling? Heck, wow. Sorry. Great. How do you stop yourself from adding more to your story? Cut off your hands.
What? No. I don't know. Bones is the professional writer. So maybe you
Ursula
should listen to
taking the
him.
big L. Legal Photoshop. Everyone's like vomit emojis.
What? What?
Plosive. Angry.
Yeah. I'm exploding.
Drawing some art fight stuff.
Very
Hell
good.
yeah.
Powerful.
What other things do you use? You use Photoshop?
I use Photoshop. I use Procreate typically on my iPad, which I also
Stop
bought legally.
squeaking.
I'm sorry, I like to wiggle and my chair squeaks. So yeah, Procreate I use, and I also use, what is it called? It's not Paint Tool Sai. So I did use that when I was a teenager.
I don't watch kids shows. I'm an adult. Okay? They're banned. Once you reach
They're banned.
Yeah, once you reach above kid show age, there's like little blocks, right? Right? There's little blocks. And you know how when you're trying to access porn as a child and it's like, are you 18 or over? Like it asks you that question. And it's like, do you have children? I'm like, no. And you're like, are you over the age of 12? And I'm like, yes. And like I just want to uphold the law because I have taxes to pay. Like I don't want to be taken away by the cartoon age police. Okay, so I don't watch cartoons for children. After you're 18, you can't watch kids shows. It's illegal.
Exactly. There's like a wall. Like how when when you're a kid you can't look at like adult stuff. When you're an adult you can't look at kid stuff.
You have to pay for a fine. MLP for adults. That's so weird.
What's the other program I use? Clip Studio. That's the one. That's the one that I typically use for black and white comics.
Yeah. Clip. Bones doesn't consume any fiction media. Okay, listen. I had this moment actually last night staring at my freaking ceiling. And I don't. The only way I get story content is through anime and video games. I was like, what are my artistic references for 9 Point? And I was like, Legend of Zelda, Undertale, and Gurren Lagann. I'm like, none of those are comics, Bones.
You freaking nerd.
None of those are comics. And I cried a little bit to myself.
Oh no.
Who bought a book?
Which one of you?
Which one of you freaking buttholes bought a book? Oh, speaking of, on Etsy, if you missed the queer werewolf anthology Moonlight, did I say analogy or anthology?
No, you said anthology.
Okay, it's now up. He likes the leaves.
Oh,
we need to
Al.
get him more leaves.
Let's get him more leaves.
I put plastic leaves in my lizard's enclosure, and he's just like using them to like prop up his legs. He's sitting really stupidly right now.
He's like a little you.
Oh yeah, he's like wrapped his tail around them.
Oh, that's so cute. Al, we stand.
He likes them.
Oh,
We need
he's
to give him
climbing.
more. Yeah, he likes climbing them.
Oh, that's so cute. You're a burrowing lizard.
He's a boreal, and I think we need to like, you know what? If he wants to transition and become an arboreal lizard, I support his journey. Okay? Like, if he wants to be a lizard who climbs, he can climb.
Let that boy climb.
Exactly. Oh my god, are you seeing him? He's so cute.
His little back legs.
So we do need a clamp for the other corner because he's totally gonna escape.
Oh no. Oh no, he's stuck.
He's not stuck.
Okay. Oh, he's good. He just likes climbing.
Lizzie boy. Well,
That's so cute.
Yeah, it'll be an ebook. I'm gonna set up my itch.io because Etsy sucks.
Is it itch.io or is it itch.io?
Itch.io. I don't know. It's whatever. Who cares? It's like GIF or GIF.
Okay.
If you give a shit, you're a smelly butthole. My god, truth. Borsula. I hear the winds in my ears.
We're having some classy weather right now. So the heat wave finally broke. It's like 25 degrees with wind. It's lovely. We got some rain finally. The plant life isn't crispy anymore. But our dog was scared of the thunder.
I just want to fanboy and say I watched your channel for over a year now, and honestly, your videos have made me start working on my own comic. Thanks a lot. Thank you for watching for over a year.
Yeah.
I would have quit, but also these pages you're drawing are now purposefully only linear, right? You're not redrawing like previous ones, I hope. That would be a task.
Me?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, these are supposed to be linear line art.
Yeah. It was like linear. Yeah. These are. I tried doing like a painted style for these, but it wasn't working, so I'm doing a line style.
Yeah.
For-
Sometimes you gotta throw stuff into the trash to move forward.
Sometimes you gotta try something that doesn't work.
If you have a foundation made of dookie, you can't get far.
It's true.
Actually, that's a lie. Because the really strong medieval houses, like the Wattle and Dorb, that's made of poo-poo and grass.
Is it like?
Like cow dung, like is
Okay.
like really strong.
I was like, it better not be human poo poo.
I mean,
Because like cows, it's like there's lots of plant matter in it, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
it's poo-poo.
Poo poo.
I'm just saying poo-poo can be a good foundation.
Okay. If you have, I don't know, something that's flimsy.
Feathers.
There's as a foundation.
A foundation of loose sand. A foundation of ice in the desert. I meant line art. Oh, okay.
Okay.
Bones. Do I have it's the Discord link should be in the description. Is it not in the description, guys? Guys, tell me. YN. Wine. Wine at me. Do you have any advice on writing animal characters that don't talk? I have a comic idea like Wile E. Coyote, and tells the story through action, but I'm afraid it won't translate like a cartoon. No, it totally would. Just look up comics that are without dialogue. There's tons of them. I just can't think of them because I'm stupid.
Yeah, there's lots of comics that are dialogueless that are really good.
Yeah.
And it's totally legit.
I
Comics
zoned
is,
out and heard something about poop. Welcome to the stream.
no one's surprised.
These guys look like buddies.
They're buddies.
They just buddying it up like a pair of buddies.
I bet they
Happy
kiss.
Bunny doesn't have dialogue. There you go. Okay, yeah, it's in the description. There should be a Discord link in the description down below. The doobly doo, as we used to call it.
What do we do?
Oh God, remember old YouTube with like the
Right.
stars?
Yes.
Yeah.
Remember when the description was on the side?
Yes. Oh my God, so weird.
So weird.
Sorry, thanks. No, it's fine. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. No big deal. I just didn't want to make a link, guys. I've got like 8 orders now.
Oh heck.
That's a lot of orders of Moonlight, guys.
Many orders.
But yeah, I have to put up the link. Not the link. Etsy has really bad file restrictions for digital. It's not the best digital download center.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm on Tumblr. There's this great photo set of trying to kiss different cats.
Babies.
Like this one's a Malthea.
Yes. Oh. Lear.
Yes.
I
probably should link it, shouldn't I?
You should. It's very cute.
Oh, okay. Well, so that you guys know what I'm talking about. Sorry.
I vote you don't kill the spiders. I think spiders are really sweet, good friends who keep you safe from the bad insects like mosquitoes.
Yeah, it's true.
They keep you safe. They watch over you. They're not gonna hurt you.
Depends.
True. It depends. If you're in North America, you're fine.
Probably.
Probably.
There's venomous spiders here.
What?
Yeah.
Well, there's no deadly ones. I guess there are venomous ones.
Yeah. Do you want to get bit by a brown recluse?
No, and I don't want to be bit by a black widow or
Well,
even a wolf spider.
yeah.
But if it's like a house spider, it's fine.
That's true.
Or a cellar spider.
Wow, our slow drop into knowledge. Knowledge.
I love the little hunter spiders, the little black ones. I have no idea what they're called, but they're cute. And they scuttle away.
Scuttle.
Scuttle, scuttle.
Escort spider out of house gently.
You could do that. You could get a little cup.
Little cup. Drink it.
No. No.
Keep the bugs out of you. If you eat enough spiders.
Oof, there's black widows around your house.
Black widows are usually okay because they don't leave.
Oh, okay.
A black widow stays in her nest like her entire life.
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
And the boys aren't a big trouble.
Yeah.
There's a crap ton of black widows around my house. Bones is chaotic, thank you. Delete all brown recluses. Yeah, they're trouble.
Hmm.
But, like, you're not usually going to find them.
Yeah. Not in your house, generally.
Not all black widows do cannibalism.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, a lot of them don't. Actually, they don't eat the males.
Huh.
Okay. But the ones who do are totally justified.
Why?
Okay, so what like the black widow boys do is they come to her nest, which she spent her whole life in and worked really hard for, and they slowly break it apart so she can't escape. And then they inject her with sperm.
Ew.
Right? They're like home invasions.
Ah.
And if she's a little mad about this, we can understand her.
You know what?
Some black widow spider males will do their little thing and then they'll be like, eat me now. It's like their kink, right? But otherwise, yeah, delete all men spiders. Yeah, we act in like the black widow male spiders are good guys. No, they home invaders, okay? And a lot of them just sneaky escape out.
Terrible.
Bones with his creepy bug knowledge. Strange kink. Yeah. It's like male octopus.
Oh no, what do the male
They
octopus
have
do?
a fair chance of being killed.
Do they get et?
Yeah, probably. Yeah, there's all different kinds of black widows. All right, I'm reading about black widows.
Oh, okay. Who disliked?
I mean, we drop in the spooky bug knowledge.
That's true. That's fair. I feel like
No
no
most
bugs.
species of black widow, there's 31, do not kill their mates. So most out of the 31 don't kill their mates. Only 2 species will eat their mate.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And it's one in the Australian redback and the brown widow. So it's not even the black widow.
Huh.
It's the brown one. Okay. The male seems to be asking for it. Wow, victim blaming? In both species, he offers himself to her, somersaulting into her mouth.
Stop!
It's vor.
No! Oh my god. See,
Animal
like,
kinkdom.
if he's if he break into your house to make you eat him, no.
Okay, here's some more victim blaming. If the Western Black Widow does eat the male, it's because she mistakes him for food.
Oops. Power move queen.
if the male enters the web when the female's hungry, she really hungry, and she's probably more interested in a meal than a mate. Jeez Louise.
Goodness.
Oh my god, thousands of males descend upon the females.
Ah, no. No, 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 no.
Oh god. Cause he's a snack. Female black widows use a pheromone laced silk to attract mates. But yeah, there he is doing his BS. Once the male arrives, he starts to wreck it, systematically disassembling her web, one strand at a time.
What a dick.
He bunches it into a ball and wraps it up in his own silk.
What a jerk.
In an attempt to reduce competition with other males. Masking her scent. Oh, because she has her scent in her web, so he's like, get that out of here. Don't want any other boys finding you. You're mine. Jeez Louise.
He's toxic.
Why do streams always go in this direction?
Listen, we like animals.
Oh, wait, they said, do they always go in this direction? Yeah.
Yeah.
When you guys gonna make a bug horror romance comic? Listen, don't get out of my life. How do you get on my mind? When you... Oh no, did I delete? I'm sorry, I deleted you, Radar.
Oh no. How could you do this to Radar?
I wanted to read it, and I hit delete instead of allow. Male black widows are the ones who put their hair ties on the sink. Manipulative spider boyfriend. My god. The strange thing is that the female black widow seems to like it. What?
It's her king.
It's her king.
Oh no. I thought this was all like...
She's like, oh no, this boy is in my house tearing up my web. Whatever will I do?
Okay, this makes it like 100%.
She's
okay.
more receptive after a male has torn down her webs.
Girl, no. No. Girl.
So it's consensual? I don't know.
Maybe.
The strange they're less aggressive if their web's been destroyed.
We're all the gay spiders. Can you imagine if two like lady black widows moved in together? And just
Stop squeak.
Sorry, squeak.
Squeak wiggles. There doesn't need to be any more males around. Blah blah blah. After tearing down everything down, the male gives her an opportunity to rebuild her web with some new neutral silk. Oh, he destroys it and then he gives her some silk.
Aww.
I was like, here, make a remodel. There you go.
This is getting more and more like wholesome. I thought it was gross, but they're actually both into it, and he's sweet.
Oh my god, they're into... Wait. There's also spider bondage going on.
No! Stop. My goodness.
Female black widows are in their home improvement... Are into their home improvement, people confirmed. This is not the content I expected on a Saturday morning. It's kind of wholesome, but also question marks.
Right?
Gross, but wholesome. Okay, while mating, he wraps her up in fine strands,
Oh no.
referred to as the bridal veil. He drapes silk all over her legs. This seems really kinky. This feels like too kinky for YouTube.
It's too much.
Over her smell receptors. I feel like I'm describing Well, I guess it is sex, but alien sex.
Or smell receptor.
It seems like Homestuck fanfic.
Oh my god. It's for educational purposes. Oh my god, I'm sure there's something about this on Wattpad.
Right? Oh my god.
Kinky sliders.
Oh god. The silk is extremely unpleasant to the curious. What? They are not aggressive at all. Their first response is to destroy their web. Usually is to run and retreat and hide. Aw. Okay. They're just saying that black widows, if you destroy their web, they're like, oh god, gotta hide,
Oh, I see.
rather than attack.
Then fight.
Yeah.
Oh, poor babies.
Um.
Whenever I get scared of like really big spiders, like tarantulas specifically.
Oh, they have something. Sorry, one question.
one more.
One more thing is like before they even will bite, they kind of have something like skunks do, where they have like really stinky string that they'll throw at you.
Huh.
Yeah. It can get stuck in your nose.
Ugh.
Huh. I don't know. I don't know if I read that correctly. They're really shy spiders. Leave them alone.
But yeah, with tarantulas, they spook really easy.
Mm.
So there was someone who posted that
Oh, I
like
love that one.
their tarantula stepped on its own foot and is now hiding. It's like, oh no, the
Yeah.
baby.
There are some spiders that are like really aggressive.
Oh yeah, and huge.
Yeah. What is it? The big orange ones? Anyways, stop wiggle squeaking.
Sorry.
I know you're bored. I know you must fidget. You should draw your comic about cat nights. Wow, there are so many different types of black widows.
Heck.
Yeah. The silk is unpleasant to the curious. Well, wouldn't you be disturbed if you found someone else's BDSM dungeon? Meanwhile, spider crabs. So, we a bug BDSM erotica stream now?
No one thought it would take this turn.
Okay. Sumatran toads, scariest things on the planet.
Are they the ones that have the
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, they're gross.
Never look them up, okay?
Well, now everyone's gonna look them up.
Yeah, that's my job.
Oh no.
Don't look up Sumatran toads, guys, okay? They're so creepy.
Blech.
It's fine, like they're not gonna hurt you, but they heckin' creepy though. They do be creepy though. How do you spell the toad? Sumatran. Like SUMA trans toad. And you're warned. Okay. I'm totally not gonna look it up. Yeah, don't look them up at all. That would be a bad idea.
Here we go. We gonna Google it hard. Oh no, you're gonna regret this.
If you're tripophobic, don't.
Yeah.
They're like the
It's
worst.
the ultimate.
I love them. The BBs. Scientific name Pippa Pippa. Yeah, that's what it is. They carry their eggs on their back,
Yeah.
and the eggs get implanted into their back, and the babies rupture from them.
Ah, so gross.
It's like a pimple pregnancy.
Ew.
Sorry. Okay, please dislike. Please, please discourage me
Just
from continuing.
dislike this
Okay,
video.
okay. What are some cute animals? Red pandas. The red panda at the Toronto Zoo is pregnant right now.
I'm so proud of her.
she's been practicing to get ultrasounds before she was pregnant, and they would use like a little cap deodorant on her tongue to like train her because they
That's
didn't
so
have the
cute.
machine in there.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's adorable.
Yeah.
I love red pandas
And she
so
she
much.
stands up on this little like thing. She puts her little paws on it and she eats food, her favorite treats.
Aw, that's so cute.
Okay, there you go. That's your wholesome.
That's wholesome. It's like, I always think with red pandas, is it cloud leopards that hunt them?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like the cutest animal hunting the other cutest animal.
Exactly.
It's like, no, be friends.
Oh no, Moto's coming for me.
Oh no, hi Lear. Meow. Hi baby.
You here to back to the creepy stuff? No, we gotta
No.
stop. Honduran white bats are cute. Yes.
Yes.
Don't eat the cords.
He's,
I just rub on them.
he's harassing us.
He's licking your feet.
I know.
I liked after the stream when I was like, "Don't lick my feet." No, it was after the video. Come here, I
video
want to
recording.
snuggle you.
No. I want to be under the table.
He's got his like nose pressed to a cord. Vampire deers are cute. Oh yeah, yeah. There's all sorts of deers with little tusks, and they're cute.
They're so cute.
Gotta go. Farewell, cool people. Thanks for stopping by.
Yeah.
Okay, I won't bring up any more creepy animals. I think we've got enough.
What about
Rabbits make a noise called a honk when they happy.
Aw,
I like when they do their little happy jump.
yes.
I forget what that's called. Oh, Lear, he do be flopping though.
You do. Don't all like
Can we
mammals,
trust you, Bones? Yeah, you cannot. You're right.
Don't most mammals have like a happy jump?
They do.
It's like I saw that somewhere. I don't know if it's credible, but it's like a lot of mammals have like when they're happy they'll jump.
That's cute.
Yeah.
Male rabbits thump their feet after mating. We're back to animal mating.
Oh no.
Ursula, draw cats. Draw the kitties, okay? Draw the
Yeah.
kitties. Draw the kitties, okay?
Okay. I guess.
Lear, you're looking so stupid right now. Come here.
He's a good boy.
Come here. I just want to cuddle you. He's like just a binky. Yeah, that's it. I knew Tuesday would know. Certain birds of paradise are utterly hilarious. Oh god, birds of paradise are the best. Aside from birds of paradise, I like hornbills. They're my favorites.
They're so cute.
They're my favorite burbs.
They're handsome.
I like the great hornbill boy. He be cute. Human bunny binkies. Oh, the toe stretch. He splayed his little toes out.
Oh, he's stretching. He's such a cute boy.
Oh, an author I follow, their newsletter, they posted a picture of their cat, and it's like a black and white cat, and it looks like she'd had like some surgery, so her tum was shaved, and you can see her little pink belly. And he's like, my cat is a cow, and it's like, oh my god, she looks like a cow.
I know she had like the cow spots.
Yeah, she had like cow spots in her little pink belly. It was so cute. Sorry about sniffing. I'll never do it again.
I love geese.
You love geese? Geese are
Yeah.
cute. I like geese.
Canada geese. 10 out of 10.
Ursula, draw. Oh,
Okay.
you a husky?
Yeah.
You are a
Oh.
husky? Our husky always be honking.
She do. She's always like, if she wants like a toy that you're not giving her, she'll go like, ah.
The sniff is no. I'm sorry.
Stop. Stop it.
I have like a really stuffy nose because I've been sleeping in the in our air conditioned room.
Mhm.
Yeah, we have one room of the house that's air conditioned, and it dried my nose out, and now it's all runny because it's like, oh, gotta moisturize this nose. Fluffy cows. Stop meowing.
Why
Like,
are you
what do
meowing?
you want? I want to cuddle you, but you won't come. He's biting your.
Stop.
He's biting your cords.
Quit it. I'm licking my feet.
I want to live and die by the fluffy cow agenda. Very good. Baby goats and pigs are very cute. I can't be around pigs. They're too stanky.
They're very stinky.
They have the worst smelling sweat. Bearded vultures look pretty badass. I have to look at them now. Bearded vulture. Come on. Oh my god, they're cute. I love them. Oh, I've met one,
Oh yeah.
I think. They look like rock stars. They look like 80s rock stars. Very cute. I don't think I've met this one, actually. Axolotls are adorable, but illegal to have one where I live. Oh no. I hope it's for a good reason. Because, you know, invasive species or whatnot.
Yeah.
Axolotls are cute. Yeah, that's the long and the short of it. I feel like getting into frogs, but I'm not sure. Getting into the frogs, climb inside of a frog. I don't really want to keep axolotls because, like, I don't know. I don't. Oh, there's a rat. I'm really bad at rodents. I can't keep rodents.
Yeah.
Not because I don't think they're cute. I don't know. Something about them. I just not good at taking care of them. Never works out for me.
Yeah.
It's hard because I don't know. It's just hard to handle them when you have a whole bunch of other pets that need attention. Like the
Like
one
what?
that's whining. Like,
She just needs attention right now. Nobody's paying attention to Mabel. And she's having a hard time. She is actually having a really hard time because the summer is full of thunderstorms and fireworks. And those are very scary.
come on.
Mabel, come on.
outside?
Go outside, baby. I finished my chapter script. Hell yeah. Powerful. Bunny poop is weird. Bless. Snakes are cute. Snakes are very cute. I want to get, is the edgy snake I want? The black king snake, yeah. I want to get one and call it the Darkling. Thank you for the live stream. I be getting things done. Hell yeah. Powerful.
He's aggressively snuggly. Like it's too much. No wonder we heard
Weird.
yelling upstairs.
Meow.
Go sleep on the couch. Alright, you're going back to bed.
I've been on hiatus for so long because emotions, and honestly, I'm too scared to go back. Oh no. Take your time.
Madoka, come on.
Should I do some
loud.
homework while I'm watching? Yeah, get your homework done. Are you gonna redraw the first page of your comic again? Me? No.
Alright, you're going to bed, Lear.
I'm just redoing these pages because the style wasn't working. But the rest of the comics staying the same.
You're so fat, Kit.
Lear. He's just living his best life. He doesn't know fear, and he's really snuggly.
I return.
Hello. After herding cats.
And dogs.
Yeah.
The Sonia Arts. Dionysia. Hello.
How do you stay motivated when trying your
I
comic?
don't.
Yeah, it's hard. I a lot of the time not very motivated to work. It helps to just do like a little bit every day. Where it's like you set a timer for like 20 minutes or something and you just work on it during that timer.
That's true.
Cuz then it's like it's not like you don't feel obligated to like sit there for 8 hours to finish like
I meant
say
you
a
did
whole
a video
page.
redrawing your first page like 2 years ago. I was
Oh.
wondering if you're going to make another video of your
Oh.
improvements since.
Maybe. That would be cool. I thought you were like, are you retrying 9 point again? I was like,
Ursula always has these big ideas like, oh, let's do an improvement challenge. And I'm like, no, finish freaking 9 point.
no.
No challenge.
Wee.
No challenge, only 9 point. Challenge
my-
yourself to finish 9 point.
Bones.
You're so close,
I know.
yet so far. When birds be like, here's my neck, and they open their mouth and show you the back of their neck because they shove it into their mouth. Sorry, I thought we weren't going to talk about gross things. Like pelicans, how they'll like... Yeah, okay, we'll stop. Do another 100 days of comics? No,
No.
never.
Never again.
Fado, you're cute. We should do Inktober, though.
We should.
I should get Avo done so you could start inking to pages.
Hell yeah.
Pages of Avo. I want to do it full color. I realize it might actually be doable to print in color because it's not the full color. It's just several pages.
Hmm.
Color, watercolor, and ink. Ursula's shaking her head.
Making me do color projects.
Traditional.
It's scarier. I'm like, ah.
Ravens are really cool. Crows, not so much. But crows are adorable.
Crows are babies.
Crows are I love crows.
Don't come into my house and insult
Yeah, you can't. You
crows.
get out of here. All corvids are valid.
Yeah.
From blue jays to magpies to crows to ravens. They're all hecking valid, lovely sirs and ma'ams and non-binary crows. Crows are
Yeah.
cool and baby. Ravens are also baby.
Yeah.
Please Google booby birds. I know booby birds.
Huh.
Booby birds. Crows are very communicative. I like them. It's true. There's like
Crow court.
billions of... There's just so many murders in our city. Like, crows. Like, there's like a tree downtown that like every branch is a crow. Like... Instead of leaves, it's crows in the autumn.
Yeah.
It's wild.
And it's like, it always gets really misty in the autumn. So like, you'll look up and all you can see is like the silhouettes of all the crows in the trees and you hear like distant cawing and it's dark. It's very spooky.
They have so much style. They know they're better than us. Oh, always, you know what's a good thing to look up? Crows riding other birds.
They're such jerks.
Crows will like take an eagle and then they'll be like, I'm gonna use you and use them like a plane.
Sit on top of them.
Crows sitting on birds. And what's cooler than riding an eagle?
Nothing.
Exactly. Crows riding on birds? I'm trying to find like what search term. Yeah, look up crows riding on birds. It's lovely. This is the picture here. Here's a picture that just shows how cool crows can be. He do be riding a bald eagle though.
He do be.
Oh my god, it's a red-winged blackbird riding an eagle.
Oh my god.
I like when crows see another bird eating like something they want and they pull on its tail.
They're such jerks.
But they'll also do it when they don't have food and they're just
They're just having fun.
just vibing. Thank you for riding Eagle Airlines.
They also don't have. Wasn't there like footage of them using like tree branches as like a swing?
Oh yeah.
They were like hanging off it by their feet and swinging around. By their little peeps.
Yeah. Crows. Birds are cute.
They are.
Smart burbs. They also have like different dialects.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. That's pretty cool though.
Yeah. There's different crow dialects. Why is Raven like a writing desk? Why is? I've only ever seen this on Reddit, so I don't believe it. Like, I need more. I need.
What is it?
I don't want to talk about it unless it's true. You know?
Yeah.
Here's something by Audubon. Think crow funerals are strange? Wait until you see The Wake. New research shows that American crows will occasionally interact with the dead, including necrophilia. No! That is not what we wanted.
Damn it, crows.
We thought you were so clever and cool. Not cool.
Terrible.
Oh, thanks for buying my book. Despite crows love the dead.
Crows.
Now, I love the sentence. Now, a little necrophilia here and there isn't unheard of in the animal kingdom.
I don't like this.
When someone be like, homosexual isn't natural, and you're like, let's not do what's natural. Necro what now?
Excuse me.
They all had us rooting for the... Right? I was like, oh, here's going to be an interesting article about crows and how smart and cool they are. Nope. Not cool. Guys.
We can have little necrophilia as a treat.
Over the course of 2 years, Swift tracked down pairs of crows across Seattle area and submitted them to 1 or 2 controlled experiments. The first trial, she presented each pair with several taxidermied corpses. What is this study? She kept in her backpack either an adult crow or a juvenile crow or a pigeon or a squirrel. In this study, she found that the majority of crows, 70%, interacted with the dead animal, which makes sense.
Crows, what the heck?
I don't know. Okay, what's going on? Okay. There's a risk associated with approaching a corpse, says Swift. You can contract a deadly disease, get mobbed by stinging insects, or perhaps get offed by whatever killed the other animal. This is why she got her co-author, who also believes crows perform so-called funeral rituals. The animal's trying to... What? I can't tell birds from other birds, though. Oh, right. Some birds can tell who you are, but you can't tell them apart. It's ridiculous. What's ridiculous is, like, all of those penguins recognize each other by their honk. If you've ever heard penguins, like, a million penguins honking, they can recognize their one particular honk of their child and mate.
That's so cute.
Yeah. Well, I guess that's how we recognize faces, right?
Yeah.
In 10 of the 150 trials, found that birds threw caution to the wind and not just pecked at crow corpses or tried to feed from them, but engaged in sexual behaviors.
No.
What? Why?
Stop.
As if they were a potential mate.
Crows, we thought you were smart.
Why are they doing this? Was it possible the crows didn't know the dummies were already dead? To find out, Swift scared up entirely new roster of paired crows. She didn't want to use the same ones in case the birds remembered her or her previous experiment, and that skewed responses. In the second trial, she presented living crows with either a taxidermied crow laying on the side of the road, as if road killed, or a crow that was propped up and appeared as though it was still alive. Interestingly, the living birds seemed to be able to tell the differences, choosing to scold or caw at the dead-looking corpse more often and dive bomb or mob the living-looking one more often. But here too, the crows came on to the corpses.
No.
They were 4 times more likely to do so with the lifelike crows, and 8 times with the road-killed one. Wait, they wanted the ones that looked like roadkill more? We're back to the creepy department. Why?
Right? What?
Every single time the interaction occurred during breeding season. Maybe timing. Every single one of the interactions occurred during breeding season. They're going through such intense hormonal changes. It was part of the season where they're the most excitable. I think the forebrain recognizes that the individual is not a threat if it's not alive.
God.
I thought you were smart, crows.
Right.
What we see with a lot of birds and a lot of other animals out there is they're working their way through their lives pretty gracefully, encountering predators and yelling at them and encountering potential mates, blah, blah, blah. But every individual is just as stupid as we are. They're stumbling through their lives in a lot of ways. In other words, sometimes birds make mistakes, even intelligent birds like crows.
You know what? That's fair.
While it might be shocking to our sensibilities, it's squarely within the realm of possibility.
It's 4 o'clock.
Crows. Crows are also allowed to have one
Just
brain
horny
cell.
and forgot to think. That seems to be it. They're like, that doesn't look like a dangerous mate. And they go for it. Okay. All right. Okay. What sprung off this research is the crow funeral. Crows. A crow funeral is, in general, where a deceased bird is surrounded by members of the same species in a significant number. Okay. At the crossroads, I watched a crow that had been hit by a car laid to rest there on the side of the street. Crows descended from the trees, probably 100 crows, in groups of like 8 or 10 or 12. They would walk around the individual that was on the ground, and then they would fly off. And over a 15-20 minute period, eventually all the crows flew off, leaving the corpse in the middle of the road. What the heck? Well, what's going on here seems to be a little more complicated than just paying homage. It's very likely the crows are learning from this experience. Is there danger here? Is their territory now opened up to death? Opened up with the death of this crow. Oh, they're like, they're just like, they just check in. They just like when Twitter drama's going on, they're like, what is going on here? They're looking at the crow, being like, Can I take their things? Is their mate available?
No.
That's the kind of thing they've learned. Performing an autopsy. They're like, is there a girl now available to me? Can I take their house? Did they die of something like bad? It's a little a murder investigation.
Oh my
Because they're I love it.
Someone needs to make a comic about like crows that like investigate murders.
Yes. Wait, let me see if there's more articles. We always like some articles about birds, don't we?
They'd be like, "You good?"
You good? You all right there?
I'm on it. Hell yeah. Murder investigation incoming. I volunteer to help. Please.
Poop. Okay, this one has poop, so let's go.
Oh no.
New research shows that fish eggs don't survive the journey through the mallard digestive system intact, but they can still be viable?
Excuse me?
It's a mystery that's plagued scientists for ages. When new puddles and pools form, a dry and isolated puddle suddenly gets revived through rainfall or snowmelt. Where do the fish that live in these water bodies come from? Now studies may have found the answer: duck poop. Hungarian researchers fed live eggs from common carp, both invasive species, to mallards, and looked to see whether they came out the other end. They found that 0.2% of eggs endured the journey through birds' digestive tract and showed up in the poop. 3 of those 18 recovered eggs hatched into baby carps, and the team is suggesting that mallards are possibly other waterfowl ferry fish eggs between water bodies near and far. That's horrible. Oh my god, that's horrible. Oh, that's so bad, because it's like they can travel invasive species to otherwise closed off ponds.
Oh yeah, if they're eating like goldfish.
Well, that's what it is. It's
Yeah.
common carp and Asian carp.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
Oh no. We thought it was all people dumping their fish.
Invasive species, nature's path. Yup. Oh my god, that's awful.
Terrible.
Mallards are mallards are the ones doing it.
Ducks
Birds
are
just
bad.
love fish eggs.
Num num num.
If mallards find these spawning areas, they will go and eat the eggs until they can't move. It's a great resource of protein for them.
Colonizer carp.
Hungry uwu.
Imagine having a pool that suddenly had fish in it.
Yeah. Mallards are everywhere. We're on to mallard facts.
This planet is so aggressive.
Oh my god, here's a cute
It
story.
really is.
A mallard duckling is thriving and maybe diving under the care of loon parents.
Oh my god. It's the ugly duck.
Scientists discovered a surprising bird family in a Midwestern lake. And so far, all parties seem to be going along swimmingly.
Oh, this is so pure.
A college student couldn't wait to see her first common loon chick. The empty eggshell sat in the nest she'd been monitoring, and when she looked out on the lake, she spotted a downy little baby accompanied by a pair of adults. But something seemed off. This newborn had lighter plumage, and not so much of a so much of a stubby bill. She returned to the site 10 days later and realized the little bird was not a loon. It was a mallard.
Aww. We stand this family.
A month later, the duckling is still clinging to its adoptive parents, getting fed occasional fish, resting atop the back of a loon as the chick would, and even diving, though the common loons have been seen tending to other waterfowl. This example is a surprising relationship between rival species and vastly different foraging strategy. What is this?
This makes me want to cry. It's so cute. Loons are pure. I didn't realize they get along with other waterfowl like that.
Damn, we really be shaming ducks for giving birth to lovely fish children. Listen,
Carp are evil.
Carp-
They destroy ecosystems.
yeah.
Carps are actually really bad. Like,
Outside of like their native ranges, right?
yeah.
They just destroy it so no other fish. They destroy biodiversity basically. They're loons invariably try and drive off mallards when they see them on the water. They're kind of enemies. It's exciting and bizarre to have a mallard raised by loons.
That's so adorable.
That's horrible, though. It's gonna have such a bad lot in life.
Yeah, fair.
When Doolittle revisited the nest back in June, she says she only found fragments of a loon egg. That indicates the pair likely lost their original chick to forces of natures and came across a young mallard that had gotten separated from its parents at the same time. Rather than attack the lost duckling, the loon adults decided to care for it as if it was their own. That's so sweet.
Right?
Enemies to lovers, mallards and loons.
That's so sweet. It's like...
Fado's playing with my foot. I just realized I'm just wiggling my foot and he putting his toy there.
It's like, throw it. Please.
Oh my god, it's so cute.
Loons are pure.
More like found family. The family seems to have found the perfect balance between the loon's parental instinct and the mallard's needs. The duckling rides around on the adults' backs despite being close to half their size at this point. The loons, meanwhile, dote on it with fresh fish, while the mallard duckling diet doesn't typically include seafood. They feast on invertebrates and plant matter. This chick has happily accepted smaller catches from its mother, but turned down larger prizes from its father. Oh my god, here's a picture of it as an adult. Right.
Oh my god. That's so
Okay, I'll send you
cute.
guys a picture so you guys can also see the loon.
This found family.
Oh, wait. Copy image address. Here you go. Here's the duck riding on a loon. The duckling has even attempted to dive underwater like a loon. It's pretty cool and rare to see an interspecially fostered family appear to learn foraging mode from its parents, one that its own species doesn't exhibit. So far, the transferal of behavior among documented loon duckling pairings. The transferal of behavior is a first documented. Okay. In 2016, a pair of common loons and British Columbia made headlines when they adopted a goldeneye. But both spectacled eiders and goldeneyes dive for food in adulthood, making this case more notable. Oh, that makes sense. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
It's interesting from a scientific point of view because they're like, oh, how much is learned behavior, which is how much is like built in.
Oh, true.
Yeah, that's what they're kind of saying. Where it's like these loons previously were shown adopting another diving bird, but this is the first time they're adopting like a non-diving bird and then seeing that bird dive is like, oh, so it is sort of learned behavior.
Huh. That's pretty cool.
The leisurely rides, on the other hand, are more true to the mallard's nature. They loaf around on the shore and make a couple of siestas. Wait, they loaf around on the shore and take a couple of siestas a day where they're not on the water.
Okay.
The loon's back is a perfect loafing platform. With only a few weeks left before the duckling molts and fledges, the question remains, will the chick grow up thinking it's a common loon? Experts say it's unlikely. It will still probably figure out it's a duck. Oh my god, this is like the ugly duckling, but real.
Right?
Trans duck. It's going to seek a different habitat, and eventually its food source will change to plant matter. Plus, mallards are abundant enough that this one will have no problem finding more of its kind. Still, there might be some bumps along the way as the bird hits reproductive age. Not only does imprinting determine who the duck thinks its parents are, it can teach the duck what mates to look for.
Oh no.
It would be very surprising if this duck were to form a notion that a loon was a suitable mate, but your guess is as good as mine. Huh. Interesting.
Hmm.
Oh my god, there's more stories of different birds getting raised by each other.
Aw.
Sandhill crane adopts a baby goose.
Oh.
They just make such cute
It's
pictures.
just so cute.
Interracial bird family.
Hell
It's
yeah.
interspecial,
Yeah,
right?
interspecial. Interspecies.
Sadly, the young Canadian goose was found dead last week.
No. Baby.
Aw,
Not a feel-good story.
not a feel-good story.
Okay. We should probably wrap up soon.
Yeah, we should.
Yeah, because I gotta go to the grocery store.
All right, the grocery store.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for enjoying these lovely and horrible stories.
We went all over the place today. I hope you guys got.
It
lots
always
of-
ends up with animal facts, so
True.
if we're
That
being
is-
real,
that
that
is
is
common.
yeah.
I hope everyone was able to work on your comics a little bit.
Yeah.
And thanks for hanging with us.
I have to find how to close the YouTube stream,
Okay.
so you still have time.
You took our hearts into your hands and just crushed them. We did. Fun facts.
Listen, okay. I might have scared off every single person. I didn't check the viewership. I'm gonna believe that a lot of you left with the crow necrophilia
Probably.
and the I did not expect it to take that route.
No.
I'm gonna be real with you guys.
We thought it was gonna be. I mean, when they say awake, I assume it's like they all party together.
Right? That's
Not-
not what I was expecting.
took a hard turn.
Manage. Trying to find our stream.
Okay.
I found it. Okay, I'm gonna end the stream now. Goodbye. I love you guys.
Goodbye.
End it. It's over.
It's over.